Hi, everybody. So today's Sunday. That means it's time for Family Movie Night. Month, we are starting a whole new series where we are talking Muppet May. And so each week we are going to be looking at a different Muppet movie. And I already reviewed Muppet Christmas Carol on this channel. So obviously we're not going to talk about that. And that one is my favorite of all of the Muppet movies. But we're going to talk about the first Muppet movie called The Muppet Movie on today's episode of Family Movie Night. And this movie is such a delight. I watched it last night and I so much enjoyed it. I thought it was so sweet. It was so funny. And it just has all the stuff that you want from a Muppet movie. It's one of my favorite road trip movies for sure. It starts out with one of the great musical introductions where you have all of the Muppets watching the Muppet Movie, and it is Kermit, and he's in the swamps. And he's playing his banjo, and he's singing the Rainbow Connection.
Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic.
He's singing this song, and that's when a talent agent played by Dom DeLuise comes up to him and says that he could have a career in show business and that he could be on the silver screen. And the bigger draw is that he could be making millions of people happy. And really, that's what the Muppets do. The Muppets are joyful. The Muppets are fun. And they really do make people happy, and not just children, but all families happy. And that even started with Sesame Street and Sesame Street making children happy. And so he starts on this journey to go and to get to Los Angeles. He's spotted by this entrepreneur named Doc Hopper, played by Charles Durning, and his assistant. And Doc Hopper owns a chain of Frog Legs restaurants, Doc Hopper's French fried frog legs, and he wants to put Kermit's image on the frog legs. And evidently there's regular frogs and Kermit frogs, which is hilarious. So they start to kind of chase each other, trying to capture Kermit, trying to use his image. And this is when he meets Fozzie. And, he's just kind of this unsuccessful comedian, Fozzie, and he's so sweet. He's so funny. And, this movie does such a good job with puns. It's probably one of the most successful pun movies that I've ever seen. When they're driving along and it's just turn left at the fork in the road. And then you literally see a fork in the road and they're like, wow, wasn't expecting that. And I love the Moving Right Along song that they sing together, Kermit and Fozzie, as they travel to LA. And it's just such a fun song.
Moving right along in search of good times and good news. With good friends you can't lose.
This could become a habit.
Opportunity knocks once, let's reach out and grab it.
Yeah!
Together we'll nab it.
We'll hitchhike, bus, or yellow cabin.
Cabin? Moving right along.
A lot of fun characters. They meet the Electric Mayhem, Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem. They meet Scooter at one point. They meet Ralph has a song that's a lot of fun. I love when they go to a carnival of sorts and they end up meeting Gonzo and Camilla, which is one of the funniest pairings. And then, of course, they meet at this fair. They meet Miss Piggy there. And it's really funny because Miss Piggy and Kermit have this whole relationship. And they get in this relationship, and then they end up getting married in this dream and everything. And
Never before, never again. Never before, never again.
you get to see the Swedish Chef at a point, of course. Animal comes in. It's just really, really fun. And there's also like some really weird moments. Like there's a moment where Kermit is feeling bad, and that he got all these people to come to LA and be chased by this Hopper guy. And he ends up having this whole conversation with himself. It's like very existential.
They wanted to come, but that's because they believed in me. No, they believed in the dream. Well, so do I, but you do? Yeah, of course I do. Well then, I guess I was wrong when I said I never promised anyone. I promised me.
You meet Dr. Bunsen. There's just all of these characters, and there's all of these cameos that are so fun. Cloris Leachman, Steve Martin, Orson Welles is in here. Madeline Kahn has a great cameo. I love Madeline Kahn. She's the best. And it's just such a funny, sweet, lovely movie with really good songs, really just focused on the Muppets. One thing I didn't like about Muppets Most Wanted is that I felt it focused way too much on the humans, where this is just pretty much like probably 85% Muppets, and just these little cameos thrown in. So, and Doc. It's great. Let me know what you think of the Muppet movie. Do you like it, not like it? Where are you at on it? Put in the comments section. And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.